That's the new youth program on COP UK, basically allowing the young people of the great church as well as other young people. So it's not just the Church of Pentecost members that are going to be on there, but it's basically a forum for young people within Christendom to discuss their stories, their pain, their struggles, their happiness, their success stories, anything that goes on in their life. They're there to discuss that, and even other challenges that they may be facing as well. I know Wednesday just gone, they were discussing issues to do with their success in church and if they're being utilized to their full capacities within church and if the church is allowing them to do that. So that was an interesting discussion that got people phoning in and commenting and joining in. I know that the next few weeks coming up ahead as well, we've got a lot of interesting topics to discuss as well. So that's every Wednesdays between the time of 8 p.m. through to 10 p.m. So that's the youth discussions. And then the number one program on COP UK Radio. A big shout out to Iman Como. They are literally setting COP UK Radio on fire with their show. So we got to give them a big shout out. As the words say, if you don't understand the tree language, which I'm expecting a lot of you who are watching Thank God It's Friday not to, it just means girl talk. So they're talking anything and everything about women's issues or ladies' issues. To be honest, it cuts across to some marital issues as well as things that men would find interesting as well, because I'm not going to lie, I listen to it and it is fire. Well, that leads us to Thank God It's Friday, and this is our story here at Thank God It's Friday. Let's do this.
Wow, correct. Yeah. Hello, man like Vic. Yeah, you've heard the news. All right, then it's time to go. I'm ready. See you at the park.
My life don't change, oh. Things no go be the same, oh. Life is a blessing, so no worry, no stressing. I don't care what they say, I don't care what they say. Oh, my God never change, Papa never change. My blessing I go double. My pocket no go struggle. You know. When I sing my song. Yeah. You know. When I sing my go. It's okay. My life don't change, oh. Things no go be the same, oh. It's okay. Life is a blessing, so no worry, no stressing.
I don't care what they say. Ooh, my God never change. My blessing I go double. See my pocket no go struggle. You know. When I sing my song. You know. When I sing my song. Oh yeah, go. Oh yeah, go. My life will change, oh. Things will never be the same, oh. Oh yeah, go. Oh yeah, go. Life is a blessing, so no worry, no stressing. You know.
When I just sing my song. You know. You know. When I sing my song. Where you go? My life don't change, yo. Things don't go to the same, oh. Where you go? Where you go? It's okay. Life is a blessing, so don't worry, no stressing. Where you go? Where you go? It's okay. My life don't change, yo. Things don't go to the same, oh. Where you go? Where you go? It's okay. Life is a blessing, so don't worry, no stressing.
That was Andrew Bello featuring Vic Tizzle, and the song is Never Be the Same. So, it is, thank God, it's Friday. It's your boy, DJ Sarfo. You know, usually when we come up on here, it is fire. So we're going to give you more of that Holy Ghost fire.
Thank God it's Friday with your boy, DJ Sarfo.
It is, thank God it's Friday. It is your boy, DJ Sarfo. It is the 18th of August, 2017. We are literally halfway through the month. I can't believe this. The days, the weeks, they're going crazily fast. And before you know it, I'm not even joking to you, or I'm not even joking that before you know it, it is gonna be Christmas. We're probably gonna be doing a special Thank God It's Friday around the Christmas period. So definitely stay tuned for that. I know that's way down the line, and people are thinking, what's DJ Sarfo on about, man? It's only August, but believe me, the way the time is flying these days. It is mental. So Monday, I get home from work, and my little boy is, he's running to the door, and I mean, of course, I'm happy because he's running to his daddy, and I'm excited. Coming back from work and having that. I'm like, yeah, it's my little boy. He's running to me. He's excited to see me. And literally he stops halfway through, sees me, and he's like, DJ Sarfo, and then he just starts laughing, and then he runs off, and I'm like, this boy, he's a little joker, and on top of that, he's very smart as well. He literally just calls me DJ Sarfo around the house these days. And my wife has sent me a message as we've been talking. I'm sure you can see it on Facebook Live, that he's literally standing there watching the video and saying the same thing. But the week has been brilliant. From Monday through to today, I can't complain at all. Everything that's happened from work-wise, from home, from all angles, you know what? In everything that we do, all we can just do is just to give thanks to God. I read a Facebook status out there, and it's actually by Elsie Akufu. Big shout out to you, Elsie. That is our DJ Bright's wife. He's actually going to be doing his show. His show's now officially moved from Sundays to Saturday mornings. So from 10 a.m. on Saturday mornings, tune in to the Cosmopolitan Mix with Bright. One of our producers at the station says it's basically the only Cosmopolitan mix on radio on the weekend. Big shout out to you, my homeboy Bright. But yeah, as I was mentioning, so his wife posted on Facebook, that's Elsie Akufu, that basically what God laid on her heart is that instead of going to God continuously with requests upon request upon request, just go to him. You request once, lay that to the side actually, and for a full week, for a full month, for a full year if you can, just go to God with thanksgiving, with praises, with adoration, and you're going to see a whole mighty lot of miracles and a lot of things that God is basically just going to open up in your path. So rather than going to God with, I need this and I want that and I need this and I need that and I can't have this and why is it that? Why is this going on in my life? God, I'm just giving you all those praises. I'm just giving you all the glory. I'm just giving you all the honor. And basically, upon doing that, upon giving God all those praises, basically, well, God is going to open doors for you and you're going to see great and mighty things. I can't think of a better way to open the doors for yourself and to get bigger and better things. I'm going to stop talking though, because you know what? All I need to keep on doing right now is just give God some of that praise that he deserves. Some of that thank God it's Friday praise. Some of that John Angle type of praise. Some of that Azonto type of praise. Big shout out to Princess Janet Ofori. Yes, that is the wife of my homeboy, DJ Ofori. That's my big bro right there. And she's commented and said, DJ Papa B. That is Princess Ofori. Yes, keep your comments coming in. Let me know what's been happening throughout your week. Let me know what you're thankful for. I'm about to play you some new tracks that have been dropping in. But before that, all God's children, get ready to dance for God. Touch your head, your shoulders, your knees, and your toes. Move your body all around and give him more praises. I told you we're giving you more, or we're giving God more of those kind of praises. See, we did John Angle's type of praises, that Azonto type of praise. Now we're going to be doing OK Soke's type of praise. Let's go.
This song is for every child of God. So if you know you are a child of God, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, baby dance now, oh yeah, it's okay now. My head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes. It all belongs to Jesus. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes. It all belongs to you. My head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes. It all belongs to Jesus. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes. It all belongs to Jesus. Oh yeah, in the verse 1, I will lift up my hands in the verse 1. I will start to the dance in the verse 1. I will start to rejoice in the verse 1. Oh yeah, for the verse 1. If you know how to dance, make you bend down. If you know how to praise, make you bend down. Make you bend down, down, bend down. So that down man will praise his name for his goodness and for his grace. And never, never, never ever stop to praise. Never, never, ever ever stop to praise. So that down man will praise his name for by his blood, yes, overcame. And never, never, never ever stop to praise. We give ourselves to you this day, Lord. My head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. It all belongs to Jesus. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. It all belongs to you. My head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. It all belongs to Jesus. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. It all belongs to Jesus. Jesus loves me, this I know. For my Bible tells me so. All of me to Him belong. When I am weak, He has made me strong. Now, oh yeah, for the verse 2, you can sing of His love in the verse 2. For His goodness and grace in your life too. Not by power, not by might, but God you too. But that down man will praise His name. For by His blood, yes, overcame. And never, never, never ever stop to pray. We give ourselves to you this day, Lord. My head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. It all belongs to Jesus. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. It all belongs to you. My head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. It all belongs to Jesus.
Somebody sing, somebody sing, somebody sing, somebody sing, somebody sing. Better help me sing, help me sing, help me sing. My sister, help me sing, help me sing. See, back in the days when man had the rain, where people began. My baba no change yesterday, today the same. My hopes in him, my faith in him, I know no shame. So if you claim, help me sing. Baba God, we thank you for the beautiful things where you did do. Every morning you done make me brand new. So I don't know what thing I could do, but say, oh shit. Baba God, we thank you for the beautiful things where you did do. Every morning you done make me brand new. So I don't know what thing I could do, but say, oh shit. Listen, listen, he's the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Alpha and Omega. Now be my papa, my number one provider. Hey, nobody day like him, nobody go for ever be like him. From the north to the south, east to the west. Baba God, we thank you for the beautiful things where you did do. Every morning you done make me brand new. So I don't know what thing I could do, but say, oh shit. Baba God, we thank you for the beautiful things where you did do. Every morning you done make me brand new. So I don't know what thing I could do, but say, oh shit. I say somebody sing, somebody sing, somebody sing. Oh shit. Somebody sing, somebody sing, somebody sing. Better help me sing, help me sing, help me sing. My sister, help me sing, help me sing. Back in the days when man had the rain, where people began. My baba no change yesterday, today the same. My hopes in him, my faith in him, I know no shame. So if you claim, help me sing. Baba God, we thank you for the beautiful things where you did do. Every morning you done make me brand new. So I don't know what thing I could do, but say, oh shit. Baba God, we thank you for the beautiful things where you did do. Every morning you done make me brand new. So I don't know what thing I could do, but say, oh shit. Oh shit, Baba. Wonder what she. 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 Oh shit, Baba. Wonder what she.
Yes, big shout out to Master Jeff,
Wonder what she.
Master J.
Oh shit.
Thanks, bro, for the support. I can see you.
Wonder what she.
Master J says, bless up my G.
Wonder what she.
Now, I want to talk about something that happened a couple of weeks ago. I want to ask a question. So for those of you tuned in, those of you listening in, watching, wherever you may be, I want to know something. So I got on the tube a couple of weeks ago. And of course, as I do, going back and forth to work. And on one particular occasion, I get on to the tube. I'm seated. And see, I'm not just saying this just to be cheesy or just to pretend. But I'm the type that if I'm seated and I see an older person on the tube, a less abled person on the tube, or even if it's a someone that I feel, looks like they're really tired and they just want to sit down, I do my best to offer them a seat. So this lady gets onto the tube, and of course, for those of you that use the tube on the regular, or those of you who know about the London Underground system, and I think just TfL in general, they pretty much have signs. TfL, by the way, for those of you outside of the UK and don't regularly come here or don't know much about it, is Transport for London here in London, and they pretty much run all the transportation here in London, but they have signs everywhere saying priority for nursing mothers as well as the elderly. So in general, I think most people try and do that. I don't think it's just myself. I think I made it seem as though it's something that only I do, or only a few of us. I think in general, a lot of nice people tend to do it. You don't always get, some people still are a bit iffy about it, but I think they're in the minority. But the point of the matter is, I'm seated down, a lady comes onto the tube, and she's standing right in front of me, and I see a little bump where her stomach is. Now, there's a lot of ladies who have bumps on their stomachs who are pregnant, and therefore, especially here in London, they have a TfL badge saying baby on board, I think it is. My wife had one when she was pregnant. And basically, when people see it, they know, oh, you're pregnant. And they kind of get up for you and you sit down. Now, this lady didn't have a baby on board badge on her, but she had what looked like a pregnant bump. So I look at her, I look at the bump, and I think in my head, should I get up and offer her her seat? Because if I do that, then essentially I'm assuming that she's pregnant. However, Manase, if you'd understand with me, it might be a situation where she's not pregnant. And then I say, oh, do you want a seat? And she thinks that I'm pregnant. And then basically I've kind of insulted her. What I want to know is, for those of you listening out there, what would you do in that situation? Do you, just leave it and do what I did? Because that's what I did. I just left it. I was like, I'm not even going to look at her. I'm going to pretend I can't see her because I don't want to offend her. I don't want to say, oh, do you want a seat, lady? And then she'll say, why? Do you think I'm pregnant? Oh, do I have a fat stomach now? And then obviously set something off. Or would you ask her, would you like a seat? Or would you, C. So A is, would you do what I did and just keep quiet and sit there in peace and mind your own business? Would you B, get involved and actually say, oh, do you want a seat? Or C, would you do something else? Now, I'll be curious for those who say C and say they'll do something totally different, because I would like to know what you would do in that situation. But that's what I did. I felt really bad because I was like, if she was pregnant, then I feel bad that I didn't offer her a seat. But if she wasn't, then of course I did the right thing. And funny enough, I asked another lady this question, but I'll tell you what she said later on. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, those of you listening, please let me know what would you have done in that situation, because I really want to know what others, especially the fellas, and then the women, I want to know how you would feel if someone asked you that and it wasn't you. You were listening to COP UK Radio. It's your boy, DJ Sarfo. It's Thank God It's Friday. You were just listening to Perez Music, and the song was Baba God. Now we're going through to King's Kid featuring Naila, and the song is Wedding Day.
Ooh. Na, 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 yeah. Abba. It's King's Kid and Naila.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, my baby, oh, my everything. My everything. you for marrying me. My lady, oh, my everything. My sugar, thank you for marrying me. Yeah, they wonder why I chose you, and they want to know the reason. Baby, if you ever leave me, tell me waiting I go do. Baby, in and out the season, you are everything I want. I will never ever leave you, cause now you are still my heart. I can't believe that you are mine. I want you around me all the time. I can't believe that you are mine. I want you around me all the time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wedding day. Wedding day. Wedding day. Wedding day.
Oh, la la la, la la la. Oh, what God has said, no man can reverse. What God has put together, let no one tear apart. So you're the sugar in my tea, the honey in my cocoa, and everything we do from now on will be just you and me. You're the reason for my smile today. Oh, you're the sun in my clouds. They will be in sync, and we'll move like a pen and the ink, and we'll write the story. Oh, that my heart is beating. You're the reason for my smile, and I promise to be true. You're the reason for my love, and I love only you. Past this wedding, believe past this wedding, long past this wedding, and live past this wedding.
Bone up my bone, flesh up my flesh. I gave you my heart, cause now you be the best. The way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you make me feel like I'm the boss, yeah.
And it means the world to me that you chose me.
My baby, I bless God for sending me you. I promise to stay true to you. I bless God for sending me you. I promise to stay true to my baby. I bless God for sending my baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I bless God for sending me you. I bless God for sending me you. Wedding day. Wedding day. Wedding day. Wedding day. Wedding day. Wedding day.
It's Friday! Thank God it's Friday with your boy DJ Sarfo. You are listening to COP UK Radio, and that was King's Kid featuring Nayela, and the song is Wedding Day. Now, I've got a comment in the building. Princess Jenna Ofori says, I would ask her if she wants a seat regardless. It's nice to offer ladies a seat as a gentleman. Now, I like that comment. I think that's sweet. I think that's fair enough, because basically you kind of eradicate the element of giving her a seat because she's pregnant, but just being a gentleman. But then the point is, and Princess, please let me know, like, a seat as a, would you take it in that way? Because, see, like I said, I asked a lady at work, asked her, this is what happened, and this is what I did. And I said to her, if I offered you a seat, what would you? And she said, I would be offended, because she would have thought that it's because of me assuming that she's pregnant. But I think if you had the chance to explain, but which would also make it a bit weird if you had to explain to someone why you're giving them a seat. But yeah, I think I think it is a fair point. Just kind of being like, oh, you're being a gentleman, and kind of be like, oh, do you want to sit down and just move out the way and not get into it. But like I said, I know one lady that did say that she would be offended by that. So ladies, please let me know, would you be offended if you weren't pregnant and a guy just gave up a seat? Especially those of you who are fighting for this whole equal rights these days, especially, you know. I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you would do. But, you know, Princess Janet says she would be cool. You know, she thinks as a man in that situation, just get up, offer the seat, regardless of the situation. So, yeah, let us know what you guys think as well.
Kingdom is coming, it's coming. You can't tell them nothing, no nothing. The kingdoms ain't bad, but they're bluffing. To King Jesus rise up and flush it. On the front line, no discussion. Our prayers we giving concussion. We chop off the beat like it's money. King Jesus and no one can stop it. Yeah, King Jesus and no one can stop it. Yeah, King Jesus and no one can stop it. King Jesus and no one can stop it. Never say nothing. They rather come talk about offerings. They miss out what we are discussing. The body of Christ with no loving. You rather go party and clubbing. Jesus, return to your office. You need a return, come and stop it. Pray to the mountain. Jesus is calling me. Should you guys know what's stalling? The kingdoms are falling. But they're nothing. Taking Jesus rise up and flush it. On the front line, no discussion. Our prayers we giving concussion. We chop up the beat like it's money. King Jesus and no one can stop it. Yeah, King Jesus and no one can stop it. Yeah, King Jesus and no one can stop it. Yeah, King Jesus and no one can stop it. Revival is coming, it's coming. The spirit of God will come touch us. We are fighting, the spirit's no scuffing. Synagogues coming, say nothing. Me and the boys up to something. We pushing and know we ain't stopping. The kingdom of darkness are rotten. The wicked one, you can stay plotting. Pray to the mountain. Jesus is calling me. Should you guys know what's stalling? The kingdoms are falling. The kingdoms are falling. The kingdom is coming, it's coming. You can't tell it nothing, no nothing. The kingdoms ain't bad, but they're bluffing. So King Jesus rise up and flush it. On the front line, no discussion. Our prayers we giving concussion. We chop up the beat like it's money. King Jesus and no one can stop it. Yeah, King Jesus and no one can stop it.
Big shout out to the big homie. Steve Abodo is in the building. Yes, it's getting live in here. We're still wanting to find out your comments, people. So I asked. I was on the tube, and basically, a lady came in. I was seated down. She walked in. She was standing up. Had a bit of a round. Steve is looking at me. I wanted to a round bump. That's the word. Yeah, a round bump. Like it looked like a baby bump. And I kind of assumed in my head that she's pregnant, but at the same time, I didn't want to give her a seat because I didn't want to offend her because she didn't have one of those baby on board badges that people or ladies usually have here in London, especially when they're pregnant. So I've been asking, what would people do in my situation? Princess Jane commented and said, as a gentleman, I should have just given her a seat regardless. I've got my boy Abudo in the building. I'm going to be introducing him officially in a bit, but I want to ask him this because I want him to chip in whilst we're talking about it. I know that we're still waiting for Ray to join us as well, and we're just going to be having a little vibe out session, listening to music, talking. To be honest, the show's going to be over in about 30 minutes, so you guys ain't got too long. But what would you do in that situation? Because I gave 3 choices. I said, A, would you do what I did and just sit there and mind your own business, not say anything? B, would you offer a seat? Or C, would you do something else totally different? So I need to turn up your mic, don't I, first? Yes. Let's hear it from the man himself, Abudo.
You know what, DJ Sarf?
Yeah.
Every man them will be like, oh, be a gentleman and give her your seat regardless of whether. But then again, if you give her your seat, with her thinking that you're thinking she's pregnant, and man, I mean, ladies have an issue with you thinking they're fat anyway. So hey, I would just sit in my seat and do I just do what you did, to be honest. And moreover, yeah, look, every man them, all the ladies out there are rooting for equality nowadays. Truth or truth. They're rooting for equality.
That is the truth. And
they don't want to be treated inferior to the mandems. So you giving them your seat even will bring out a whole different issue as well. So I would personally, I'll just say, bruv, just stay where you are, cause you're fine.
Big shout out to the big man, Steve Abudo. Look, people, I can officially tell you he was not here when I said that. But as he said, especially in this day and age when women are fighting for equal rights, you know, that's exactly why I thought that, you know. And that's what I did. And you just literally said the same thing. And I mean, that's all I could do, really. Standard. Big shout out to Grace Dramina, a.k.a. Grace Che Boite. She's tuned in live right now on Facebook UK. I see you, Grace. That's my sis right there. Much love. Also, big shout out to... Now, I think I need to drink some tea before I say this. Or I don't know if I need to eat some collard greens. Have you been to the US before, Steve?
Well... See, that's a different story in this one. That's a story for another day. That's a different story for another day.
Oh, man, because this name, I don't know if it's from the UK, I don't know if it's from the US, or if it's from, like, the Caribbean islands, but it's Janaya Ajay.
Oh, that's definitely the US, bro.
Damn. So, big shout out to Janaya. Much love, I see you as well. Janaya, let us know what your thoughts are on this dilemma I had on the tube and not know what to do. I told my colleague who's a lady at work, and she said to me that yeah, it was good I kept quiet and sat there because she would have been offended if I did the same thing. So in order to kind of put ourselves in the right standing, look, this is our testimony to God, basically.
Well, it's big. La 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 la. Muasembika. Kotomperi. Balanzido. Never expression. My testimony. Father, see the testimony. Yano mabo amyo. Amiko yibi anayo. I don't see the bonus. My testimony. Mother, see the testimony. Yeah, mabo amyo. Amiko yibi anayo. I'm on a map. See me ya. Seminala, see,
why yanka wakwa munkobi watwa muntobi washa mi shebi why am a princess in there message masu me shebi in chame sumpo amenye wana obonyini pa mawo nta wakan maka ho ejanka kobina adomo brodo message odoso se menyi wa yam de chemon fom manu obi ayo nyame twediampon kwame masidenyi nyame aye.
So this is my testimony. Song by Nero X. Actually, let's take that back. It's by Okoto Perry, featuring Nero X. And this is my testimony. I'm telling you what happened to me during the week. So ladies, please forgive me if I did wrong. It was actually a couple of weeks ago. Not this week, so it's my testimony. I'm giving you the truth. Now, big shout out to William Suarez from COP Ecuador. See, I told you people, COP UK Radio, we're going global. We're doing it big. We got international recognition. William Suarez, big shout out to you, my bro. I have to find out though, is he a reverend? If he is, if you are, I'm sorry, reverend. Either way, you're still my brother in Christ, reverend or not, you're still a brother in Christ, so big shout out to you. Big shout out to Kofi Piesier. Actually, let's take that back. That's actually Kofi Pele. I'm getting confused because there's another one. So there is Nana Atakra Piesier. That's you right there, bro. Big shout out to you. Then there's Joseph Kwabena Ebo Otisaba. Hey! Shut up, you guys won't give me problem this evening, or not? I see some of these Facebook names and I'm struggling, bro. I'm struggling. I think for that name, I need to be eating some TZ for that. That is my favorite food, by the way. Yes, we're keeping the music flowing. Back-to-back tracks here on COP UK Radio. It's your boy DJ Sarfo. It's Thank God It's Friday. It's Friday the 18th. We're doing it live. We're going big. We got fire.
Everything I do, I get in favor. Favor in my life. Them in team with my miles and acres. Favor in my life. Okay, my sorrow no pay, no fee favor.
So we can only make it in this life by the favor of God. Without his favor, without his mercy, without his goodness, tell me, bro, where would we be? I'm unbreakable with God on my side. See, people always ask me, wherever they see me, they say you always got a big smile on your face. You're always happy. And sometimes I even get asked, do you ever get upset? And I tell them, go ask my wife. Nah, bro, on a serious note though, because of God's favor, his mercies and goodness, no matter what happens in my life, I'm still looking up. I'm still motivated. I'm still inspired. And I still move forward in that favor of God. Big shout out to Obed Aduamankwa. That is a big homie right there. Bro, sing out. So that's a big shout out to our leader there, our pastor and missionary over in Ecuador, COP. And that is our Reverend Samuel Asare. I know that William Suarez is bigging him up over there. He's saying he's doing a good job. So, a Reverend, big shout out to you from William Suarez over in Ecuador. That's the southern parts of America, basically. This is international. I told you, we are going global. Wow. I'm so happy about that. Earlier on, I asked you, what would you do in this situation if you were sitting down on a seat in the tube, the underground, on the bus, wherever you may be, lady comes in with a bump, standing right next to you, and you can see her standing. What would you do? I got a few comments coming in. I had Princess Jane saying that she would get up regardless, as being a nice gentleman. And now we have Portia Opoku Sarfo saying that, well, ladies who are pregnant usually are usually positioned at the beginning, where it's clearly displayed for pregnant ladies. So basically, the signs on there on the seats of the seats that are closer to the doors for disabled and pregnant ladies. So that's what she's saying, as well as children. But she's saying that you can also offer your seat even if you think that they're expecting or not, and just wait for their response. So basically, you can take that first step. That's fair enough. That's another fair enough comment. Keep those comments coming in, ladies, and guys as well. Steve Abodo was in the building. He let us know what he would do in that situation. He said he would sit down and not say anything. And that's what I did. Now I'm beginning to feel bad. I gave you my testimony earlier on with Nero X and Okoto Perry. And now you were just listening to Favor by Nero X. I'm playing a lot of Nero X today. Going back to the old school beats within Afro gospel. But now I'm gonna testify again, because you know what? I apologize to you ladies, because you're making me feel bad now. But there was actually a request earlier on by my homeboy Frank Asamoah. He wanted Testify by Ada. So you know what, bro? I told you to stay tuned, because we're going to play that for you. And then coming up next, I told you I'm going to be bringing you some banging beats as well. Some new tracks. So look, right now I'm giving you Ada, and it's called I Testify. Let's go.
For the Lord himself is my portion.
Thank God it's Friday with your boy, DJ Sarfo. It is that time of the week. And to be honest, it's nearly that time of the day where we're going to be wrapping up. I told you, basically, I'm going to be releasing some tracks, some exclusives. I don't know if I have time for that. And finally, the two brothers that were supposed to be here from about 8 o'clock have decided to show up. Big shout out to my What's Good host and panelist. We got man like Steve Abodo.
One and only.
Yes. And then also we got people have nicknamed him now, the Bible Boy. He is none other than Ray. Big man like Ray.
Hey,
Deacon Ray. But you're a deacon as well, though, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually thinking to say Deacon Ray, but I was like, hold on, Steve is a deacon as well, and I didn't say Deacon Steve, so I'm not gonna say yeah.
I was just about to correct you. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
don't call me a deacon.
So I thought, all right, since I didn't say Deacon Steve, I'm not gonna say Deacon Ray because then, no. Big shout out to all my deacons, deaconesses, pastors, apostles, executives, chairman. No, big shout out to all the leadership of the Church of Pentecost. Much love to you guys. Your work is not easy, man. I know that for sure. That's why some of us are running away, by the way. Pastor Ben, if you're listening, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, we've got you guys in the building. To be honest, time is fast spent. Today's been about music, so I'm going to play more music. But I just wanted to ask Steve about this question. This is not biblical question or a biblical question. This is practical Christian living. I was sitting on the tube. A lady comes in. She has a bit of a bump, which looks like a baby bump. But it's one of those ones where it's either at early stage or it's just a natural stomach, formation or the way her body is. So I look at it and I don't see none of the, baby on board stickers around her. So I'm kind of contemplating in my head, should I give her a seat? Should I not? And I didn't because I don't want to offend her. Because I thought if I do, she'll think I'm assuming that she's pregnant. And if she isn't, then she's going to find it offensive. I asked, Princess Jane was online. She commented and said that I should have got up and given her a seat as a gentleman. I asked Steve Abodo and he said he would have done what I did and just sat there and mind my own business. Poor Sharapoku Sarfo also said, I could have also got up and just given her a seat and just see what she says. So basically kind of try it out and see what the response is. So what would you do in that situation, Mr. Ray?
I would have gotten up, I would have just got up and then let her sit down, to be honest.
So this is a gentleman right here, man. He's so basically me and Abodo are not gentlemen, basically. That's what it goes to show. But wait, Manasseh, what would you have done in this situation? I'm asking my producer on the side. He doesn't have a microphone, but I want to know what he would have done in this situation.
At first, I would do what you did. But then when the program was going on, I thought about it. And I said, I'll offer a seat to her, not because of her bump, but because she's a lady.
Yes.
All right. So basically, if you didn't hear it, because the mic is obviously far away from where he is, but my producer is saying that he would have given her a seat just to be a gentleman. But see, this is where it goes into this whole debate of equality and women fighting for equality. But you know what? These are the kind of discussions that you will hear on shows like What's Good, which my boys are usually on every Wednesday. Yeah. It's officially changed to Wednesdays now. So Wednesdays from 8 to 10 p.m. They're going to be discussing, mainly youthful issues. So issues that affect youth in the church today. Actually, since you guys are here, I'm gonna give you that chance to let us know the kind of things that you. So what I briefly mentioned it earlier in the show, but what did you talk about on Wednesday, and then what are you looking to talk about, or the kind of topics? Obviously, you don't have to go into full details, but the kind of topics that you're looking to discuss moving forward. Now, before that, though, I want to give a little summer anthem because you guys came late, so I'm going to play some more music. It's Flex by Prince Ike. It's the summer anthem. Go on YouTube, type in Prince Ike. That's Ikee. Listen in. It is the summer anthem, and it's called Flex.
Cause I got a thing them souls, you can tell me what's next. Trust me, ain't no time to stress. So all we gon' do is flex. Every day I'm flexing. I thank you for this day, such a blessing. Yeah. Also did I mention, came through with the bros like paintings. Yeah. God's presence no messing. So if you wanna act up, just forget it. Ooh. No, yeah, I can't sipping on that. No, Lord, I ain't tryna blow past. But this is the spiritual party. And the whole squad moving all classy. Tryna eat some jollof and plantain. Where's my girl? Come talk to me, darling. Tryna spread that light in the darkness. Tryna flex through my J's like I'm Jordan. Flex, flex. Everybody here, we gon' flex. Squad, we came to flex. My team show our best, yeah. Flex. Cause I got a thing them souls, you can tell me what's next. Trust me, ain't no time to stress. So all we gon' do is flex. If Christ ain't winning when I'm speaking, if Christ ain't with me, how am I breathing?
Big shout out to
That's the message that I preach all season.
Franny Dia. I see you. Much love.
No, yeah, I can't sip it on that. No, Lord, I ain't tryna blow past. Cause this is a spiritual party.
So this is Flex by Prince Ike. As I mentioned, it is the summer anthem. Go get that. It is on YouTube. I know it's also on iTunes. So my brother Ike is doing big things as well. Go support him, listen in, and tune in also on iTunes as well. Another big shout out to Emina Love. I see you as well. Much love to you. Now, like I said, I got my boys from What's Good here. They are here to rep What's Good. So I want to know, what is your show about? Literally in 2 minutes, let people know what you guys are going to be discussing, the kind of things that you're looking to do for the show moving forward.
All right. So what's good is centered around the youth, the Christian youth, or being a youth in the 21st century and growing up in the church. And we look to discuss controversial issues or things that the youth are facing that they're not really comfortable to voice out amongst their with the older generation and such. So we create that platform for them, and then we discuss it together, and then find solutions to how we can all grow together in the body of Christ. And this week we looked at what drives the youth, what motivates the youth as such to do what they do and how they do them. And we looked at why we are not really participating in the church as much. And some of the things that came up were the fact that, they're a bit old school for us, or, we're driven by money and other things. Yeah, so it was very interesting. And we're looking to go into, in media nowadays, we see issues such as knife crime on the increase and such. So we're looking to even have some guests who've been living that kind of lifestyle in the gang life, and now who have transformed and given their lives to Christ, and have made a U-turn completely solely for Christ. So they'll be on the show to tell us about the experiences, how they did it, and to the youth out there who are stuck in between lives and between the gang life and trying to live for God. And they can get ideas from there or advice from them. You can call in or tune in on Facebook and send your comments, text, on WhatsApp or via normal text as well. And your questions will be answered in the course of the show. And yeah, even in and out of the show, just keep the comments and the text coming through and hashtag what's good, and we'll definitely respond to it. Deacon Ray, have I missed anything else?
No, that's it.
Have you got any Bible verses to complete?
Hey. Easy. Yes. No, you know what? Those of you listening, I have to be honest. What's good? I told you at the beginning what's happened basically throughout the week, the different shows that have gone on. What's good is basically the fastest growing show that we have here at COP UK Radio. And personally, I'm happy to be a part of the production team for that. I don't get involved on the front end of things, but definitely supporting it behind the scenes. And as of now, I know that Iman Komo, which is Girl Talk, is the top spot basically. But what's good is literally clawing its way through. And a lot of the management here at COP UK Radio believe that what's good is going to be that show. Well, it's up to them to prove that to us, show it to us that they've got it in them. The discussions that they have on there, like they said, it is controversial, it is raw, it is real, but at the end of the day, it's also to help other young people to also grow in the faith. I want to play a song. It's actually a song yet to be released, but one of my boys sent it to me to listen in, and he's given me the permission or the grace to be able to kind of trial it out. It's a bit of a kind of a Zonto Afro gospel type sound. I'm going to be playing it. Literally, I have 5 minutes left. But I want to find out from you guys what type, because that's what I wanted to discuss with you guys before you came in late. I wanted to find out what type of music you guys like. And I wanted to go to the extent of discussing secular music and movies and all of that. So it was going to be interesting. Hopefully we can get you in another time outside of your what's good, because now you guys are celebrities, so your time is precious. See, this is what happens when they become celebrities. Like, you call them and they don't. Before, I used to call them and they'll be like, yo, what's up? And they'll be here straight away. Now they're celebrities. Like, Steve is like, I'm tired. Ray's like, I had a program to go to. But yeah, what type of music do you guys listen to? I mean, in terms of gospel, what type? Because you know, obviously, how I'm playing Afro gospel type music.
Well,
what do you guys listen?
For me, it's definitely everything has obviously gospel, and there's gospel rap, which I enjoy as well. Gospel R&B, gospel, hip hop, gospel, anything gospel as such. That's and of course I do enjoy the gospel Afro beats as well. Can't get see of DJ Sarfo.
Plug in.
I enjoy the same as well. Everything gospel that glorifies God.
I've the reason I say that is because I've heard Ray listening to Elder Miracle, and I've been like, wow, because I mean, especially people around your age group, I wouldn't expect that. I mean, I can vibe to Elder Miracle. I'm not even gonna lie, even though I love my Afro gospel and gospel hip hop especially. But I do like me some Elder Miracle.
You know what? I believe those pardon me to say, those old time songs as well, they carry a lot of power. Yeah, exactly, a lot of power. So it depends on the mood and the atmosphere as well. If you want to have a little, alone me time, Elder Miracle and the old time songs, definitely carry the power.
Big shout out to Elder Miracle. Apparently about 3 weeks ago, I think it is now. So I think this was before Nottingham, the week before that. He was tuned in to Thank God It's Friday. So big shout out to him. So we're going to listen to a song by John. So Ray, Ray, they couldn't hear you because I had it tuned in onto the virtual DJ. But can you say what you just said again? Like what?
We're about to listen to Elder Miracle.
Oh man, yeah. You know what? That's actually a good idea. Now I'm gonna try and see if we can do like a little remix with him. Get him on some like Afro beats type or hip hop type, of beats with Elder Miracle. I'm sure he'd be up for that. But this is a song by John Angle. So yeah, this is we're gonna be signing out very, very soon.
My God, my God, my God. Say aye, hey. Oh aye. Waiting I could do, I go so.
Reload.
My God, my God. My God. Say aye, hey. Oh aye. Waiting I go do, I go say, waiting I go give to thank you, Lord. Waiting I go do, I go say, waiting I go give to thank you, Lord. I know say money, a property, no be problem more for you. I know say money, a property, no be problem more. You know say money no be for you, so I go feed give you the praise, Baba. You have done for me, the price you had to pay in Calvary. Really, your love, it did make me feel like jumping around and stomping my feet. I don't know what to do, what to say, or how to pay. You've been very, very good. You've been very, very good to me. I go say, waiting, I go feel to thank you, Lord. Waiting, I go do. I go say, waiting, I go give to thank you, Lord. I know say money, a property, no be problem more for you. You know say money, a property, no be problem more for you. So I go fit give you the Baba.
Yes, that was John Ango. Wow, I'm not even gonna lie, because it's not released yet. I'm not gonna give it anything. Not gonna tell you the name of it yet. But that's gonna be coming out in the next couple of weeks as a single. But I'm signing out, ladies and gentlemen. It's been wonderful. My time is up. Next up is the Deptford Half Night. So it's going to be literally starting in a few seconds through to 12 a.m. Big shout out to all those that listened. Those of you that listened in on Facebook Live, those of you that commented, much love to you guys. Once again, a thank you to our Almighty God. Thank you to my producer, Manasseh. Thank you for my guests who are now celebrities. That is Steve and Ray from What's Good. God bless each and every one of you. And I'm going to sign out with another summer anthem by Mike B featuring Azarel, and that is Adonai. It's been your host, DJ Sarfo, with Thank God It's Friday, the 18th of August. Let's go!
Ghana, go me Nigeria. I take a thank you for the good vibe. Adonai, I can feel the anointing. Trust me, I'm enjoying. I got the devil in my pocket. I like a plug in my socket. And I'm ready to rock him. And I'm ready to stop him. I came from nothing to something. And now I'm flowing in abundance. Yeah. It's only God in my conscience. Simbo. No matter your name, let me vibes, no. Mamito, Paquito, Papito. No matter your age, let me vibes, no. No matter your name, let me vibes, no. No matter your age, let me vibes, no. No matter your age, no matter your race, no matter your name, let me vibes, no, yeah.
I'm thankful, Lord, that you gave me the praise. Ain't tryna play games. Cause if not be God, I would hear the praise. You gave me honey. Yeah, I don't go ever beg mine again. And I hope you don't pass me by. Is it worthy of my praise? Though I say I don't know. Simbo.
No matter your name, let me vibes, no. Mamito, Paquito, Papito. No matter your age, let me vibes, no. No matter your name, let me vibes, no. No matter your age, let me vibes, no. No matter your age, no matter your race, no matter your name, let me vibes, no, yeah.
Adonai make me feel the anointing. His holiness never ever disappoint me. It's him that says never disappoint me. Wash away the Holy Spirit, just gonna make me wavy. Adonai, yeah. I say from Lagos to Freetown. I make me say Adonai, yeah.